think we're live. We're live in the 305. Mr. Worldwide. Right? Are we live? I can't tell. Yeah, we might be. It looks like it on my end. Does it keep focusing in and out on you guys? Let's see. See if we could fix something. Okay. That might have helped. OG Highline, Eric, what's up, guys? Happy freaking Thursday. We got so much to go through tonight. So much to go through. This is crazy, bro. Just picked me up Weller Orange Label. Dude, I love it. I actually have that one right here. Good old single barrel. What do we feel about the colors? Should we change up the colors, or we like the pink vibe, pinkish purple vibe? You guys let me know, and I'll do what you want. I gotta get this lighting when I do videos. This looks clean. I gotta get blackout curtains in here. Hello from Indiana. What's up? Oh yeah, Crittenden's, baby, so good. Looking good, looking good. Y'all like the pink? We vibing with that or what? About to start letting Patreon pick the color for the night's live. All right, so I've got bags of samples to go through. These are barrel approvals for the Single Barrel Club. I have this to talk about with everyone when more people get in here. We got Chocolate Crown. I've got an Old Soul pick to crack. The new High West Bottled in Bond. If there's someone in the Patreon, I know there definitely is in here right now. Would you guys mind just sharing the link into the Patreon chat? That'd be great. This thing, come on. Lights out, guys. Lights out good. Okay. It does not sound good to me. Chocolate Crown initially did not sound good to me, and I'm not saying it is great by any means, but it's different. It's unique. Here's what I'll do. Let's see. I'll take a little shot like this. Boom. Let people know we're live. There we go. Always, that's the go-to right there. I'm gonna send a link out. Cheers. Big no in the Chocolate Crown. Yeah, I feel you, dude. It's not one that I think I'll be buying again, that's for sure. That is for sure. Copy link. Okay, boom. Live stream. Play something random audio. How's everyone doing? We're about to get to drinking, I'll tell you what. That's for sure. I'm doing good though. I had a great day. Started a new little channel. Not really a channel, it's a page just for me to have fun. Talk about dad shit, I guess. So that's what I did today. On top of filming a lot of whiskey content. That was a lot. Coming up with new ideas though. New ideas and ways to shoot and film is what I wanted to focus on today, and that's what we did. Get them likes up. Yeah, y'all get them likes up. I appreciate it. Like the live, you know? Boogum now, baby. Come on now, catch me when I know. Oh, High West reposted the video. That's dope. Thank you, Eric. I see it. I see it. All right, Patreon's done. Time to get to drinking. Time to get to chatting. Everyone's starting to roll in. Appreciate that. Boom. Raccoons or otters? Which ones are strongest? I'd say otters probably, I think. But I don't know. I'm no expert. I'm no zoologist. Okay. Let's crack into this Old Soul, man. Where did you go? I saw you. Here it is. Cathead Distillery, Mississippi. This comes from L&M Package Store in Gulfport, Mississippi. It's a phenomenal bottle. This is probably number 1 or number 2. I know in the video I said one of the top 5. After I sat with that pour in the store, it's number 1 or 2. Woo! It's not really, I don't have a new channel on YouTube. It's on Instagram and TikTok. It's just Kanan Troy, my first and middle name. But just mostly to do running stuff and dad stuff, you know? Just for fun on the side, for me to have fun. Because this is fun, don't get me wrong. But I wanted something a little bit more personal because I didn't want to post what I want, like running content or anything else on a whiskey page. I didn't think that would people would like that. So yeah, Hayden behind the scenes. Oh my God, this thing smells amazing. It smells like Weather Foolproof kind of right off rip. What is up, Al? I'm new here. Happy to have you here. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope your week is going pretty good so far. What did you do, Joe Waters? That's nuts. Why did they show up in my stuff? Haven't had whiskey in so long. Have a drink. Yeah, absolutely. I'll drink this one for you. How about that? No, I have not yet. Cheers, guys. This is the Old Soul. What's the proof on this one? 120.9. Like, this has to be MGP. Okay, this one is distilled in Indiana. This, to me, tastes a lot like this. Not my barrel, but this barrel. It's almost a 1-for-1. That's what this reminds me of. These right here. This will cost you about 130. This will cost you about 80. Maybe that's something we could look into if you guys are interested. I know we all really love the Nashville. Maybe I could reach out to them and see if we can do one of these Old Soul picks. It's still like 80 bucks though. But that's a thought, because to me it tastes the same. Sheena, she's back. Who's texting me? Nobody. Thank you so much, Andrew. I sent out Al's package, Miss Kathleen. I mistakenly told you that you won a bottle giveaway. That was my mistake, but to make up for it, I promised you I would still send you a bottle. I don't even know if you're in here, but I sent that out yesterday as well. It took me a while. I was in Mississippi for the month, and by the time I got back, I had to catch up on things, but I got those sent out. And then I also sent out a bottle to my buddy that helped me out with some of the military stuff to get it all scheduled. And next week, what's today, guys? Maybe next week's live stream is when we'll announce the monthly Patreon giveaway, or I can check it right now. Maybe we could do it tonight. We'll see. I got Crown Chocolate. It's not terrible, RJ. It really is not. It tastes like a Tootsie Roll to me. Okay, wait, we got a $5 dono. Thank you so much. Shout out to Andrew and Sheena for sending me Lord Gordon samples. Oh, awesome, man. Dude, that's great. I really appreciate you guys for doing that for my boys. Thank you. All right. New hero selection, I heard, or bottle getting shipped out. Tennessee whiskey. Oh, nice. That's awesome. If so, I think doing a day in the life of a full-time whiskey tuber would be a great video. Everything you have to go through, not just hunting. You mean in a short form or a long form? That's a great idea. And that's kind of the plan on the other channel. It's not a channel. Other Instagram account is to do kind of those day in the life videos. But I can do one. It's just, I guess it's kind of boring because if I'm not filming content in here or in a store, I'm not really filming much, you know. Like my regular day just kind of revolves around being in this office a lot of times. Do you play golf? I do play golf. I really love golf, actually. Okay. You guys want to get into samples next or try another bottle? What are we doing? What's the move? You guys let me know. Oh, geez. Shower typing. Samples? Y'all want to do some samples? Okay. Let's do some samples. Let's get it. Dude, this is, I got to keep this out. This is phenomenal. That's the best Old Soul pick I've had, officially. That's one of the best store picks I've ever had, period. Okay? Crack the 107 pick? I want to, man. I really do. I should soon, huh? I want to see if we should crack this. I did find out this is a pre-2016 bottle. On the side, it says distilled in Kentucky. Nowadays, it says distilled by Willett. So what this is, from what I read online, is Heaven Hill distillate. And it is 90 proof. 90 proof Heaven Hill distillate. This is pre-2016. I don't know exactly when. I'm glad I picked it up because I almost didn't based on some of your comments. All right, here we go. Oh, remind me in a little bit to talk about our next barrel pick and who we are collaborating with. Let's do that. Bug 'em now, baby. You like that? Little singing voice? Remus Bourbon. Okay, we got a Remus 108.5. I love the Remus picks, and they're actually pretty. A Dickel 15. I'm excited for that, actually. I had Dickel 17. It was really good. Bullet single barrel. Okay, let's pop those. So we got Remus, Dickel, Bullet, and these are for the single barrel club. I don't even know if I'm allowed to do. We're gonna do it anyway, okay? I'm excited. This is what happens. So I get sent these samples pulled straight from the barrel and basically say what I like, what I didn't like. Westward Switchback, 119. Pinhook 9-year-old single barrel. I didn't know that was in there. That's gonna be awesome. Barrel cash ring, Isla finished. Ooh, Scotch, okay. And I'm gonna save that one for last. Copper and cask, big fan of copper and cask as well. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 samples in total for a single barrel that we're about to do. Have you heard the good news about you? Absolutely, Brandon. Hell yeah. I mean, that's probably the wrong thing to say to that question, but my bad. But yeah. Dickel 15 outside whiskey. That's true. Smoke Eye Hill? Yeah, I have. It's aged at Private Label Distillery. It's okay, to be honest. I like the private label stuff a little more, if I'm being honest. The 13th century. Okay. I'm going to save the Isla one last. Should I mix them up and do blind? Like, just see what I think without knowing what it is? Not a bad idea. I could cover the label, pour it in like this, without ever seeing what it is. Yeah? That's what I'm doing. Because you can't, I mean, these, sorry, this is probably an annoying sound if you're watching on anything. These are completely mixed up. All right. I'm gonna kind of look at the camera just to see. Okay, I'm gonna start on my left. Got it covered up. Gonna pour it in. Districts, bro, districts. All right. Boring, Al, that is boring. Okay, on the nose, It smells like a really sweet corn, like a high corn mash bill. It almost smells like 100% corn whiskey. I obviously know it's not. Little grainy. It's not the most inviting nose, I'll say that. But I could tell there's going to be something going on in the palate. I think, oh my God, that's good. I think this has to be the Pinhook. I'm not going to guess what they are, but I think this one has to be the Pinhook. If not, this is phenomenal. Lots of dark fruit. The finish gets so deep and dark. Like, I'm looking at the sky out there and it's like this dark grayish blue. Like, that's exactly what this tastes like. Weird, I know, but it's really good. Okay, let's see. Copper and cask. And it's 119. Dude, this is so good. I'm a huge Copper and cask fan. This gets a thumbs up from me. Let's mix these up again. Should I throw in the Scotch? I'm going to throw in the Scotch one. No, that'll ruin the palate. That'll ruin the palate. All right, let's mix some more up. Boom, got it. Pour it in. What up, card? Okay, here we go. Yeah, y'all get the likes up if you don't mind. I don't know. It's kind of like a cleaning supply. Like a spray bottle that you spray. It's not that great on the nose, whatever this is. Like I said, it kind of smells like Clorox. Weird. I don't know what this could be. But I don't, okay, there's another thing. I don't know if you've been a part of the channel for a while, especially watching the live stream. I rarely ever judge a whiskey by the nose. Ever. I don't smell the whiskey. I don't sit there and smell it. I like to drink the whiskey. And I think whiskeys taste so much different than they smell majority of the time. And a lot of the times it tastes better than it smells. Or vice versa. But just because it smells like Clorox to me, okay? I know that sounds weird. It might be delicious. There's something there. I just can't pick out what it is. Let's try it. Tropical. It's fruity. Fruity, but there's like a graham cracker note. That's kind of just the main baseline. And there's just a little, I got to go in for another little taste of this. I don't know what it is. But a little taste of tropical. Way better than it smells. And the finish is like a molasses. Like a dark syrup. Let's read some of these. Yeah. Exactly, Black Star. I mean, yeah, I get it. I can pull certain things on from my nose, but majority of the time it's the taste that really, you know. Let's see. Oh, wow, I didn't see that. Okay, still smells bad. The palate's almost as good as this. Almost as good as this one. Okay, let's see what it is. Remus. What? Remus. That's interesting. I would never have guessed that. I didn't think that it was MGP at all. That one's unique. I think I need to go back to that one a couple of times before I give that one the big thumbs up. Mix them up again. Mix them, get a blind going, pull from here. Boom. Don't know what it is. Let's pour it up. Let me clean out the glass first. Okay, so we are doing our next barrel pick for Halloween. It's supposed to release, get to you guys before Halloween. That way we can enjoy it for the fall months. I'm talking to ASW Distillery out of Atlanta, Georgia. If you haven't had them, I love them. I think the first time I had them was with Josh or Joe, and I'm a big fan. And I think, if I recall, Joe really liked them too. They are a badass craft distillery, and they kind of ran the idea. He was telling me all the barrels that they have. Maple syrup finish. Sounds delicious. I'm thinking about what their whiskey, because it's got a nice pungy flavor coming from Atlanta, Georgia, where it's aging in the heat. So we can get a maple syrup finish that's killer. I hope so badly that they come in and they taste delicious. Should be getting those next week. But I got in contact with him because I made a video recently saying, I need to reach out to someone at this distillery. I would love to do a barrel pick. Well, a friend sent this video to my other friend, Brutally Honest Bourbon on YouTube, Mr. Brandon. We actually met a year ago now. He came to do a Cajun's Cut barrel pick, and I just so happened to be there. And we've connected through then, but he's the one that got me connected to ASW, and he was like, hey man, would you want to maybe pick a barrel together? And I thought, that'd be cool actually, because I know he's got his channel, we got ours, but a little collaboration pick, that'd be fun. And we get to pick the barrel together, so they're going to send us the same samples, and yeah, we're going to do a live stream tasting or something like that, but it'll be available only to our Patreon and to his as well. So I thought you guys would enjoy that. I'm excited. We got a Halloween bottle, baby. I'm pumped. All right, here we go. Glass is cleaned. I keep spilling the first little drop. Brandon is a cool guy. He definitely is a cool guy. Best nose so far. Hands down, the best nose so far. Smells like that Penelope. Not the Penelope, the Pinhook. That's what it smells like to me. Oh. Graham cracker. I don't know why I've gotten graham cracker twice now on a whiskey tonight. This is good. Just rewatching the last live? Well, I'm glad to have you live, okay? You're a cool guy. Thank you, Tor. What up, Whiskier? What up, JP? Here we go. One more time. I think I know what it is. This is one of the better ones I've had. If I'm wrong, I'll look so silly. This is one of the better ones that I've had, but the second half of this on the finish is just not it. I just can't sign off on it. I can't. It's Dickel. It's got to be. That mineral, the Flintstone vitamin came through. It's bullet. Bullet. This is a no for me. I'm sorry. Bullet. I thought this was Dickel. It tastes just like that Flintstone vitamin. This is the best nose of the night. My least favorite on the palate of the night. And honestly, it's just not that great. It doesn't like finish well for me. So put that one off to the side. I don't think that one's gonna happen. All right, next up, let me clear out the glass. You know the drill. You know the drill. Let's get her poured up. No, not yet, Thomas. This is Dickel. has to be. It actually smells kind of, it keeps, like, it smells identical to the Flintstone Vitamins. But it smells really, really good. Like, once you get past that, it smells old. Like, in a great way. It smells thick. Pause. Cheers. If it's, again, I'm going to make myself look silly if it's not that. Ooh, it was perfect. Perfect until the end. It gets you. Whatever this is. Ooh, it takes a little bit to kick in and to shock you draws. Damn. I don't know, man. This is another one I'm going to have to put to the side. Whatever this is, because I like it. It tastes like Russell's 15, and then you swallow it, and it woo, shakes you, and then it kind of gets good again. We're going to come back to this one. But it is Dickel. Dickel 15. Okay. And then, okay, wait. Shock you draws. Here we go. Sending hate from Arizona. Thank you, Jerm. I do think those comments are funny, by the way. Most overrated bourbon brands? I'm going Elijah Craig. I'd agree. Elijah Craig is overrated. But then they come out with some killer shit sometimes. Knob Creek, man. Knob Creek's overrated as hell. I'm going to also say this. Maybe I won't. You guys are going to eat me alive. No, I'll say it. Wild Turkey. I'm starting to like Wild Turkey stuff. A little bit. Not a lot of their stuff. But then charging $200+ for their... Like, what? Come on, man. That shit is overrated. Overrated. That's my hot take. I'm not saying the distillery as a whole is overrated, but some of the prices that they're charging for shit is overrated. Old Forester Birthday Bourbon. Overrated. Overrated. President's Choice, on the other hand? Wow. I love New Riff. Jefferson's 130. That is such a good one, Eric. How was it, Al? I've had a few of them now that they've gone a 10-year. A couple of them have surprised the hell out of me. Wild Turkey took secondary out of the game. No. That bottle was still going for $500. They were doubling the price of what they were selling. They tried to take it out, but nah. I just can't. I can't get behind it when a bottle like Calumet 15 is on the shelf for $140, and you're charging over $100 more. I don't know. I think the shit that they were charging is overrated. Not themselves is overrated, because the distillery's not. It's a classic. It's a legendary. See, shouldn't have said that. I just dropped viewers. You guys do me a favor and like the live stream. Pick one legacy to have only. I'm going Buffalo Trace. I'm going to say the Tater option, but I'm going to go Buffalo Trace. They make a lot of the stuff that I love, and I could drink every day and never be mad. Blanton's is definitely overrated, yes. It's good. It is good. Is it overrated? Sure. I love Blanton's though, you know? No. Russell's 15 is definitely not overrated. The whiskey was amazing. Was it overpriced? Absolutely. It definitely was. It hurt me to pull that trigger. And I don't even have it anymore. I don't know why I keep looking over there. But, again, when you're comparing it to other distilleries or anything like that, it's just crazy to me. They just come out, you jump from the 13. The 13 was pretty high too. You jump from that to the 15, it's like, whoa, what are we doing here? I don't know. Four Roses for underrated? I don't know enough about them. All their recipes confuse the shit out of me. Their LEs, the special edition, limited editions that come out every year, have not had one that I like yet. I've had some barrel picks, the cash ring barrel picks from Four Roses that blew me away. Most underrated though, Old Dom is that's a great option. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna bring any craft in here for overrated, but underrated. Let me look around, man. Brother Justice, when it comes to single malt, I think is overrated. Underrated, excuse me. Art of the Spirits. He's an indie peep, but the shit he grabs is amazing. Let's see. Nashville. I think Fred Minnick kind of gave them a little bit of hype, but Nashville is underrated, man, for how good that is. Like, let's talk for a second. My barrel pick, of course I'm biased on our barrel pick, crushes majority of these bottles on the shelf if you put it in a blind. You could put B-Tax against it, I don't care. I promise you that some of those Nashville picks will compete, if not beat, some of those. Underrated distillery, right there. Make bourbon cheap again, I like that. Mama Spencer, what's up? Happy Thursday to you. Definitely be Bowman. Bowman's great. Yeah, Bowman is great. Overrated rare character. I haven't had enough of them to have an opinion on, but I've heard that too. 29 likes. Can we get to 35 right now? NBC is the shit. It really is. JT Mellick, underrated? Yeah, I agree. They make good whiskey. Not the easiest company to work with, though. But they make good whiskey. Bullet single barrels, Bullet bottled and bond. So when Bullet comes out with their single barrels, not the one that we had tonight, but a lot of the store picks and their new bottled and bond's really good. And I hear good things about the 12 year. They do, the Whiskey Tree is their rye, but yeah, that would be cool. I love 7.3. That's another pretty solid distillery. Very solid, actually. Crittenden's is so good, too. What? Never mind. God, never mind. Oh, Copper and Cask. Pretty underrated, I think. Whiskey Tree is really good. Thoughts on Castle and Key? Not the best. And I always go into whiskeys to judge it for my own, not what other people say. I take that into account, of course, and I'm like, okay, a lot of people dislike this. What do they dislike about it? And then I'll taste it and say, I see where this could go good, but I also get where they're coming from. With Castle and Key, no different. A lot of people told me it's not good, not good. I've tried probably 6 different bottles now, and it's just not. It's not good to me. And I don't know if that comes down to their mash bill. I don't think it comes down to their warehouse or their rick house, because it's one of the oldest in Kentucky. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's not the best. Dude, if you're looking for a sweet whiskey and it's available in your area, go with Weller Green Label, Buffalo Trace, Wilderness Trail Rise, very sweet. I'm trying to think of any other, I think the Evan Williams 1783 is pretty sweet too. If you come across Crittenden's, listen, a lot of people are talking, I would love to do a Crittenden's barrel very, very soon. Matt and I have chatted about it. He's a really awesome guy, by the way, too. But Matt's stuff's available on Bourbon Outfitter. So even if it's not in stores or in your state, if you really want a pecan or a Wampus Cat, I believe they're available online. Sure, you're going to have to pay shipping, but maybe get with a few buddies around you that want a bottle as well, and y'all order some pecan or whatever. But I would get the pecan. I would get the Wampus Cat. I would get the Persimmon Wood. Those are some great ones, man. So good. Mellick's picks do hit hard. They do. Nunu's, dude, that rye from Nunu's is killer. All of Matt's stuff sold out on Outfitters. That makes sense. I'm from Louisiana. But those are the ones I would recommend. Stogie batch is pretty interesting, I'll say that. All right, we hit 35 likes. Next bottle. I don't even remember what's left, to be honest with you. That's very interesting on the nose. Super interesting. This is I want to get my words right. One of the most interesting whiskeys I've ever tasted in my life, whatever I'm holding in my hand. It tastes like a straight up cappuccino. It doesn't taste like I just took a sip of whiskey. It tastes like I just took a sip of espresso or coffee. Not bitter. It's actually sweet, like there was some sugar in it, some creamer. And your mouth feels like you drink whiskey, but it does not taste anything like, it tastes like coffee. This would win some awards, whatever this is. I give it the thumbs up before knowing what it is. It's very, very interesting. If you're not a coffee drinker or coffee lover, or if you don't like the taste of or smell of coffee, you're not gonna like this one. This bottle is phenomenal. I would buy multiples of it. And I'm gonna have another sip after I see what this is. I don't remember what's left. What is Westward? Westward Switchback, 119 proof. Can you guys look up what this is? It tastes like cappuccino. It tastes like coffee. Is it a single malt? Think so? It's weird, dude. I forgot. I do have some samples from Westward. What is this one though? This says Switchback. They sent me a few different ones a while back. Some of them aren't even open. Small batch. No, all right, so I never had that before. This bottle is amazing. Wow. This is the best one of the night. I definitely give that a thumbs up. No doubter. Wow. And I have the regular single malts that they sent me. I mean, they were okay. They were malty. They were okay. Nothing bad. That right there, that's good. That's different. Excuse me. On the finish, a little bit. A little bit. Now on the back end, but not right away. Oh, wow, JP. Well, hopefully we get that barrel before that happens. That's such a bummer to hear about that distilleries happening to them, you know. All right. Last is Pinhook. Not planned. Don't even come for me. It's not. Well, we got the Scotch finish too, but Pinhook. The only one I'm going to give it a definite no to is the Bullet so far. Smells great. It's finished in an IPA barrel? Are you serious? Oh, that's weird. Wow. Yep. Bingo. Number 2. That's number 2. I love Pinhook stuff, especially that gold top, man. Look, these bottles are incredible. I love them. I shout those out every time I see them. Crown and Coke, best cocktail God ever made. Have you tried Buffalo Trace and Coke? Just saying. All right, let's try the Scotch finish. Barrel cask strength Isla whiskey. Isla whiskey? Or finish? Finish. 124 proof. Scotch finish. I gotta prep myself for it. Oh, I already got the fucking chills. Look at that. Thinking about this shit. Yep. I smell it. Okay. Oh. It's actually good. I wouldn't mind having that. I don't think that it, but to me, it's not something I would drink all the time. I got to think of other people though. Just sticks with you. It's better than Scotch. Like if I were to just drink an Isla Scotch by itself, it's a lot. When you're finishing a bourbon in it, a cask strength bourbon, it's better than that. But like, I don't know. That ain't for me. But I do have to think of other people that want this type of stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. They definitely are. Scotland using barley. They're peating the whiskey, smoking it. Bourbon way different, a lot sweeter, a lot more approachable in my opinion, a lot more complex in my opinion. When you finish a bourbon in an Isla barrel, it's a little better than the Scotch that was in it before. Hot take. Okay, should we crack this or hold on to it? The pre-2016 Old Bardstown. What do you guys think? Crack or wait? Hold on. Crack it. Crack it. Okay. It does smell like Heaven Hill. It smells a lot like Heaven Hill. I found this at Champagne's. I also think I found a bottle of Jim Beam from 2008. I didn't buy it. I'm not a Beam fan and I wasn't positive. But it said L8. So the first two things of the laser code were L8. On the bottom of this bottle it says 16. So 2016 for this. But L8. Was that 2008 or no? Woo! Damn! That doesn't smell good. Oil Center Champagnes. Oh my God. I don't know. That's bad. Wow. That's not good. Wow. God, dude, I just fucking disappointed with myself that I even drank that. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if something pissed in it. I don't know if a distiller pissed in the barrel and thought it was funny. I don't know. It's not good. Whew. Yeah. Don't buy it. Money well wasted. Yep. $18 down the drain. Literally just pissed away. So that was fucking terrible. That was terrible. I did that for you guys. Yeah. Let's bring out the pour of the night. Crown Chocolat. Come on, do something cool. Wait. It's pissing me off at this point. I drink that. Oh, there's still some in here. Should put a freaking caution sign on that Coke bottle. It'll open up. I doubt it. Excuse me. Crown chocolate. This is so weird. And it's one of those things like my buddy had this and he posted it to his story. And I think Louisiana got it. What I read online, this shit is not supposed to hit markets until like September 1st. Louisiana is the #1 crown market in America, I'm pretty sure. So we got it first. And I saw somebody post it on their story and I was like, oh, it is real. I thought it was like a meme. And I swiped up and I said, how is it? And he's not really a big whiskey drinker, but he's a whiskey drinker. And he said, oh, it's really good. And I was like, really? He was like, oh yeah, it's really good. So yesterday I went, did some bourbon hunting. Let me read these comments. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why, Joe. So I go, I buy it. I was doing a bourbon hunt yesterday. I buy it. And I'm going to explain to you literally word for word what I get from this whiskey, but it's so hard because hearing me talk about it, you're going to think there's no way. How can a whiskey, there's no way. Until you get it, I'm telling you. There's no burn on the nose. It does not burn your nostrils whatsoever. Initially, you could smell malt. It kind of smells like a single malt. But if you take a sniff, it's straight up chocolate milk. To me, smells like hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. But it's cold, or room temp. And that's it. That's it on the nose. It's chocolatey for sure. You could smell maybe a chocolate cake, chocolate icing, if you will. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. You get where I'm going. Sip it now. How do they do it? How? It tastes just like a Tootsie Roll or just like the icing in a can. Chocolate icing in a can. Just like identical. There's got to be a good way to come up with like an old-fashioned recipe or something with this whiskey. It's actually good. It's not great. It's not amazing. Would I buy it again? Probably not. I'm probably never going to drink all of this. But it's going to be super fun to let people taste it, you know? It's crazy. Chocolate whiskey, that sounds insane. I understand drinking, but why turn a consumable product into a collecting life thing? What do you mean by that? I've seen a collection that was worth millions before. And that will pay for his grandkids' college if he wanted to. I've seen people like that. Every bottle back here, they're open. Okay? Almost. I mean, I have a couple that aren't. But almost every bottle here are opened. And the reason that they wouldn't be is because it's a backup. So I drink this. And I also do this for a living. It's fun. I've met some of the best people in my life doing this as well. It's a community, you know? I guess that's with anything. Anything. It's a community. Damn, Eric. You sound like he has a freaking hangover. I guess that's probably a no. Gentleman Jack isn't that great either to me. I like the Maker's Heart release this year. I do. I like every wood finishing. Okay, that's what I'm going to next. I have a video coming out on it probably tomorrow, but we're live, so we'll talk about it. This is the best pre-made cocktail I've ever had from any category. Whiskey, tequila, doesn't matter. This is phenomenal. I will never make another old fashioned at home again if this is a regular offering, which I don't think it is, unfortunately. But if it is, I will never buy the ingredients to make another old fashioned at home. I just won't. Because the one I make at home tastes just like this. And this is a lot cheaper. Just the syrup alone to make my damn old fashions is pretty expensive. The whiskey I choose is the Whiskey Tree. I think it tastes the best. It's $80 bottle. This whole thing was like 20 bucks. It's phenomenal. The peach that they came out with, I wasn't that big of a fan. Gee, diddy. Oh, dude, yeah. Did you get one of those? Did you get an E-Cozy, Chance? That thing's badass. Stocks up my freezer with ice. It is diabolical. You're absolutely right. It's diabolical. One day, I had the Whiskey Tree weeded. I was like, let me try to whip these up. Let's get some Louisiana ingredients and make a good old-fashioned. And I made the best fucking old-fashioned of my life. And I was like, well, that sucks because I'll never be able to have, like, you know, a perfect old-fashioned unless I'm using this whiskey. So that's not going to happen again. This tastes just the same. If anything, I could add vanilla bitters to it. I like vanilla bitters. This stuff is stupid good, okay? It's stupid good. They perfected it. The peach was okay. This, lights out. If you find this, Joe, buy it. You will be very... Put it over ice. I'm not putting it over ice right now, obviously, but put it over ice. This bottle is killer. Do you guys know, is this limited or is it going to be a regular everyday item? Because if it's limited, I will go, I'm not bullshitting you, I will go buy 5 more. That way I can have them throughout the year. It's incredible. It is incredible. Oh yeah, I definitely prefer a block of ice with an old fashioned. Just for the live stream purposes, I did it. What it will say is a good show. Sorry, I didn't see it. I have a pecan old-fashioned at home that I love. Oh, I wish, dude. Dude, I wish. Penelope's gotten really big. No, I've never done work with any of these guys. And honestly, like I said, I was not a fan of their peach old-fashioned. And I am a fan of some of their stuff that they come out with. This right here is on the same level as the light whiskey to me on how good it is. Seriously. It's great. It's refreshing. I should say it's refreshing. When you see a lot of these, like Joe was saying, you see a lot of these pre-made cocktails that kind of exploded and you were going to stores like, maybe I should try it, maybe I shouldn't. When I tried them, they were just like, oh my God, this is terrible. What whiskey are you putting in here? It tasted like flavored vodka with something else. It's refreshing to have that good of a product come out in that category. What's a good show? Wait, did I miss it again? What's a good show? I feel you, JP. I feel you. Suits. Yeah, Suits is, it's not bad. I liked it. Anything else? I think that was kind of all I had planned. I don't have anything else. Oh, High West new bottle and bond? Yay or nay? You want me to pull that out? I know I did a little video on it, but the bottle's opened up. Macedon was killed in a motorcycle accident. Oh, dang, dude. Rest in peace. Since I dumped the bottles in, I have not a chance. Crack the 107. Okay. L&M package. These guys know how to pick barrels apparently, because that Old Soul was nuts. Let's see if this is any good. Woo! Swirl that motherfucker up. I'll save you a pour of that 107 if you save me that bottle of 291 Maple, Randy. We got a deal? Randy, I'm willing to trade you something for that 291 Maple, actually. Okay? You ever had one of these, Randy? Huh? Huh? Come on now. I'm looking at some stuff. For that 291 Maple, I'll do some crazy shit, Randy. Just saying. He told me he's got one unopened. I would love that. We're getting into my favorite time of the year. I would love that bottle. That's my favorite bottle. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Please, Randy. Okay? I'll tell you what. I got this too. I took a bit. Just a, look, you could tell. Just a taste of this. You know, you like this? I like that. I like that maple. Let's do it, Randy. Oh yeah, Weller 12? Yeah, swear. That one's yours if you want. Let's make it happen, okay? What's up, baby? What's up, Queasy? I don't have any more, but I just ran out of Barstown Weeded. All right, here we go. Nothing's better than Fireball. That's crazy. Text me, Randy. Text me right now. Let's do business. Weller 107. Smells candy. Smells like candy. Smells good. It's nuts. It's great. It's perfect. It's regular 107 just with more stone fruit. That's so good. I want to know though, it's got to be hard to pick these barrels. Because how do you do the tasting? You're pulling from the barrel at cash stream and then you have to add enough water to get to 107 proof? Is that what they do? I don't understand. This tastes amazing though. I did open it. They asked me, okay? They asked me to open it. I do try to crack bottles. Oh, yeah. Well, the chat wants, the chat gets, okay? They pre-proofed them to 107. Oh, wow. This is really good. It's a really, really interesting pick. It is so much different. I do want to go back to back with the regular. I've always said this about Weller, and it's my hot take about Weller. I think that the small batches are always better than the single barrels that I've tasted. $100 for Weller 107. I just saw your comment, Bourbon. That's what I would pay. This to me is a little more harsh, actually. The pick was a little bit more fruity, like a dark stone fruit. Maybe a little bit of plum, like that, you know, it was rich. This tasted a little harsh, which normally it does not. I guess after having that and then coming to this, but normally I like the small batches better than the single barrels. And that's a hot take I got. Oh, dude, I have a fresh crack idea. Oh, is Steve in here? He is in here. Man. All right, I want you guys to be honest. You guys know I give in to peer pressure, okay? But be honest with me. Should I crack this next bottle or savor it? Because I know how much I love this, okay? I just saw it when I put my Weller back. And this is a gift from Steve, okay? This is one of my favorite bottles, especially out of this distillery. Steve was so kind to gift me a bottle of BEP. I haven't had a taste of this in probably a year, almost a year now. Steve, whenever y'all came, and I just don't know. Are we cracking? Are we saving? You guys be honest with me. I'm going to do a poll. Because what am I going to save it for? Or why do I have to crack it? I don't know. I don't know. Crack that. All right, the Crack That poll has been started. Y'all get y'all freaking votes in, bro. I just don't know. What am I going to save it for? You know? I want to taste it again, but also it's like, you know, there's a part of me that's like, ah, man, maybe I should wait. But wait for what? I don't know. We're not promised tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, right? Anything can happen anytime. I'm gonna read some more comments for a little bit, and then I'm gonna check the poll. Pull a Joe and save it for no reason. That's what I'm saying. It's like, man, I sometimes I save a whiskey and I'm like, wait, what am I saving it for? Yeah, I'm gonna crack it, you know? I mailed that one. Got it in Vegas for $60. My word, that is just absolutely nuts. $60. That is a good idea, Chance. That is a good idea. Wait for a meetup, but I got something for the meetup. Oh, Steve's phenomenal, dude. One of the best in the community. One of the best, for sure. And one of the OGs. Steve is an OG, commenting on since the first video, or the second video. Like, OG, and has stuck with me through it all. Everything so far. Great guy. Him and his wife are amazing people. I have a JD14 to go pick up. Okay, it's yes. Yes. Yes is the answer, yes. Steve, what did you vote? Be honest. What did you vote? But the answer is yes. BEP. I don't know, actually. I don't know what BEP stands for. That's twice. BEP, barrel entry proof, is the only thing I could think of. Okay, barrel entry proof. That's what Chan said. Okay. Don't at me. No, actually, you can at me. I'll fight somebody on this. Maker's Mark has the best. I mean, no, not only because of the looks. It's the easiest wax to deal with when you're dealing with whiskey bottles. It comes off so elegantly. I've never had a break, ever. I love it. Keep it up, Makers. Keep waxing those bottles. Let me wet the cork. This one was hated on by the bourbon community. When I was just starting the channel, what is this, 2023? Yeah. So many YouTube creators that I used to watch hated on this. They said how, it's okay, it's whatever. This bottle was so good. Let's see if it's still good. I loved it. I really did. And I put it in blinds against Weller 107. And it beat Weller 107 multiple occasions. It's such a good wood finishing series. It really is. I'll buy that wax. Dude, I'll eat that wax. Here we go. Maker's Mark BEP, dude. It smells so good. Yo, drop a like in the live. We are at 67 likes. If you wouldn't mind, let's get those likes up. Appreciate you. Cheers. It's so good. How can you dislike this? I don't understand. It's a beautiful bottle too, by the way. Maker's Mark, man, wow. I'm waiting on them to do some crazy cool shit. I want to find a cellar age. I saw the 2025 cellar age is coming out pretty soon. I know the Bourbon Fest or whatever that people go through is coming next month. That's when they release it. I didn't grab one last year. I didn't have an opportunity to grab one, to be fair, but I also didn't think it was that great. Compared to 2023, 2023 is one of the best bottles of all time, period. 2025, I did hear from a journalist friend of mine, he's a journalist, and got invited to Maker's Mark. He got to try the new cellar age and said it was phenomenal. So, looking forward to it. For sure. This bottle's so good, though. Oh my God. What is that? NYG versus what? I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. Are you saying New York Giants versus Saints? Is that what you're saying? Gerson? Okay. Go to River Ridge. If you go on the channel, though, I have New Orleans bourbon hunts on there. Just because off the top of my head, I can't remember them all. But River Ridge was one of the best stores. It's such a fire store. Ricky's? Was it Ricky's that was really good? Acuesta Pastis? A little bit of a drive, like 30 minutes, but it's worth it. Oh, you good? Yeah, I have some New Orleans videos on the channel, though. Oh, and Star gas station. Good starter whiskey. I did just release a video on that, too. Evan Williams, 1783. Try that. The gas station in Kenner. That's it. Kenner was the spot in New Orleans. Kenner was the spot for whiskey. I'm not even going to lie. It was awesome. Dude, Joe. Is Joe? No, Joe wasn't in here tonight, huh? I don't think he was. Steve, though, knows about this one. Steve, do you remember this? First time Steve and I met, July 4th weekend. Was it? It wasn't last year, was it? Anyway, it might have been. I love Penelope's American Light Whiskey. This bad boy right here is, let's see, 16 years old, 139.8. So just shy of being hazmat. I remember seeing this with Steve in the store for $100 or $110, and I was like, whoa. Haven't had this in forever, but I remember loving it. Last year, 4th of July. Yep, that's where we got this too, Steve. Woo! God damn, that's hotter than I expected. But the finish is vanilla bomb. Wow, that's hot though. Woo! Okay, it's still good though. Still good. I think I might wake up tomorrow morning with a chest full of hair. I don't know. Oh man, woo, my gosh. That was hot. That was hot. All right, I need a nightcap. Give me one more pour to end the night with, guys. That's it. That's a wrap. Good live stream tonight on a Thursday. Gardner Meat Market's very good. Yeah, in Baton Rouge. Amazing. It was a Court Royale, and I'll never forget it. I remember it, too. What are we finishing with? Bacta? Al said? Bacta? You know what? It's like a full circle here. Before I started the live stream, I took a look at the shelves and thought, wow, what's one bottle I'm so grateful for but don't really drink enough that I probably should? And it's this Bacta 1996. 1996! Ugh. Jeez. Before I was born. Pretty crazy. You know what's even crazier? Before my dad graduated high school. 2 years before. He graduated high school in 98. I was born in 2000. Crazy, right? My dad turned 45 today. Happy birthday, Dad. You turned 45 today. And I love you. I'm proud of you. You normally tell me the opposite. You're proud of me, but I'm proud of you. Thank you for being an awesome dad. Happy 45th birthday. And we love you. I know you're not watching, but that's okay. God, this bottle is just nuts. He's 45 today, my dad. And I'm 25. So 20 years apart. Me and my son, 20 years apart as well. God, this thing is just a freaking flavor and scent bomb. It smells like a candle. Cheers. It's so good. Armagnac is such a freaking crazy and unique thing. That is the most underrated spirit in the world, is Armagnac, in my opinion. Now let's go read the comments about how young and stupid I am. Let's do that. Damn, I'm older than your dad. Both are just kids. Damn, your dad's only 3 years older than me. My back just broke, making me feel old. Damn. Love that 96. I do too, man. Your dad is 2 years younger than Andrew. Hey, a lot of y'all in here could be my parents. But, you know, Slow Dad Run Club. You like that? Dude, this thing is freaking awesome, all right? I freaking love this brand. I guess it's a brand, yeah. I don't know. It's a dad on Instagram. I came across my feed one day and I was like, dude, those hats are badass. Those shirts look cool too. Let me order a couple because, you know, I'm slow as shit. But I ordered them, and I swear by them now. They don't smell. I try to run at least 4 miles a day. They're fucking awesome, okay? They're great. Okay, back to what I was saying. Yes, I'm 25. I have 2 kids. I married my high school sweetheart. We've been married for 7 years. So if you do that math, we got married when we were 18 years old. High school sweethearts, though. We went to opposite high schools, to be fair, but yeah, I love that girl. And we have 2 amazing kids together, both boys. Her and I moved away really fast. I joined the military and we spent the first 6 years, pretty much of our marriage, away from home. We pretty much just had ourselves and our first son. Then we moved back here and we had 2 kids. I love the house that we live in. I love this area that we live in, and I love what I get to do for a living now. But all this to say, it's, you know, I'm only 25. And like you said, a lot of you in here probably could be my parents, and that's okay. But I like to think that I don't act like a typical 25-year-old because I can have a conversation with any of you in here, and I do. I enjoy you guys' company and the chats that we have regardless of age difference. It's just fun. Whiskey is just a good time, and it's good people meeting other good people. So thank you guys always for supporting me. I think that's one thing that's probably a disadvantage I have. When looking at other channels or anything like that, you know, a lot of times they're a little bit older, a little bit more mature. They might have a big beard or whatever, you know, when it comes to the whiskey world. And here I am, 25 years old. A lot of people probably don't watch the channel because of that or don't take my advice because of that, which is totally fine. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinion. But I do think that's definitely a disadvantage I've had since starting the channel is my age. And I get it, okay? But I would hope if you at least give me a chance and you stay here for a little while, you know, you realize it's more about the community than just me. It's not really just about me. It's about this community that's all here and supports. So that's thanks to you guys. And we got barrel picks lined up. Joe's here. Okay, I just saw Joe's here. Hell yeah. Joe could be my big brother, Loki, you know. But yeah, we got barrel picks lined up. So many fun. I can't really talk about everything that's happening, but so much fun stuff coming. Yeah. 25 and you have a great taste in music. Hey, I will say this, Mama Spencer. Music is a big part of my life. I can't sing, I can't play an instrument, but my God, do I love the way music makes me feel. I do love good music. $25, me and Summer. Hell yeah. 25 friends. Whoa. 50 bomb. Buy Buddy some dinner for his birthday. Dude, thank you. I'm going to send that to my dad too. I'm going to take a picture of this really quick. Take a picture of that. I'm going to take him out. We're going to go have some lunch this week while he's working. I'll pay for his lunch. Thank you for that, Steve. I appreciate you. I agree. Love me. Man, music, it's something about it. And I wish I was musically inclined. I think my son is. But my God, I wish I could sing. I try to sing in the shower and it's embarrassing. I know I'm not alone on that. Music and whiskey will unite us. Dude, when Joe and I, last summer, would sit on his back porch and just talk and listen to music all night. It was amazing. It was so amazing. I want to book a trip next week to go do it, okay? I would love to just be there again and do that all over again. Bottle share? Thank you. I will text a couple of people tomorrow and get that lined up. I have two places in mind where I'd like to do it, just to see though. You know, I don't want it to cost money for anyone. I just wanted to give you guys a month's heads up. Hey, next month we're doing a bottle meetup in Lafayette. Next month we're gonna do one in Baton Rouge. The next month we're gonna do one in Dallas. The next month, you know, I want to get to see all of you as much as I can. When I go to Colorado, that'll be happening soon. I got to get with Joe, but I do have a couple of things planned. But I do want to get with Joe. We're gonna plan a Colorado trip again, and spend like a week there. I need some Joe in my life, you know, and get with some of you guys as well. But I also, you know, this is the first, not the first actually. This is like the third, but collaboration pick that I've done. This one's gonna be with Brutally Honest. I think we need a Joe Unfiltered collaboration pick as well pretty soon. You know, we could do one. Hear me out, Joe. I think a private label distillery, little 13th century pick, would be freaking awesome. I think that would be badass if we can collab and do one of those. So when it comes to Colorado, we gotta like really seriously talk game. Or you and I should collab and do the Art of the Spirits. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're gonna have a good time. Either way, I am gonna be in Chattanooga? No. I might be in Tennessee. I don't know if it's Nashville or Chattanooga. Where's Old Dominic? I might be there next month. Yeah, they do. I miss those guys so much. I really do, Al. I really, really do. Whiskey or Unfiltered? Oh, that does sound nice. Why didn't you tell me that when I first started the channel? Joe's been in there since day one, too. Joe, we need to play video games more, man. I need my mental health to go back up. That'd be great. It takes a dip every now and then. And I just think back, I'm like, oh, man. Those days where we'd play video games. Because this all started playing video games. Could you believe? Huh. Old Dom's Memphis. Okay, so I might be in Memphis soon. What is that? I've never heard of them, actually, Joe. That's dope, though. All right. That's it for tonight's live. Thank you, everyone, for being here and supporting my 25-year-old ass. You know, a lot of you could have probably wiped my ass back in the day. Think of where you were 25 years ago, the year 2000. A lot of y'all were, freaking chilling. Y'all had that fucking big ass phone, that big phone. Hello, who's this? That big phone, you had to have 2 hands to hang that bitch up. All right, I'll talk to you later, man. Throw that back in the duffel bag. What else in 2000? Did y'all have phones in the car with the line still? I don't know, man. Y'all old as hell. But y'all had to have the big phones, man. Y'all had to. Bone Thugs and Harmony. I know y'all had that. What else? Come on. Y'all had some crazy shit. 2000, the year 2000. Y2K. I know y'all had something wild. Yeah, I know you did. Dial internet. Oh, hell yeah. You know what? Steve probably had a rotary phone back in the day. It would take 5 minutes for Steve to call the person he's looking for because he'd have to dial that shit in. I'm just messing with you, Steve. But Y2K. Life was good back then, huh? I was 1. It was amazing. Nah, I'm just kidding. I really don't remember, but I've seen pictures and videos of that. It was great. I got a question, actually, before I head out. What was the best decade of your life since you've been alive? For me, when I look back in time and I go all the way back to, let's say, 1920, okay? Let's go about 100 years ago. 1920. My grandparents were born in the 30s. They probably have had the craziest lifetime out of anyone. They got to see kind of cars become reality. Cars. Like just regular automobiles become like a part of everyday life. Because when they were first born, they had horse and buggy. Because they couldn't afford it. My grandparents that are still living, okay? And then they see automobiles kind of become a thing. Then later on, they see the 70s, the 80s. They see the cell phones. They see the internet. They've went through so many amazing decades of music. And then now, you bounce to today? We have a fucking, what is it called? A quantum computer? Is that what it is? That can do, we have AI? Like, dude, what? To go from pretty much the end of World War II to AI and the shit we have today, they lived a crazy life, dude. They really, really did. They watched the moon landing, all kinds of crazy stuff. Moon landing. 70s, all right, let's read some of these. 90s, 80s, 90s. Ooh, a lot of people saying 90s. Hell yeah. 70s, okay. Class of 01. 80s. Yeah, 80s sounds pretty cool. 80s high school and marriage and had Joseph. Oh, that's awesome. Class of 04. I miss you too, Chase. Class of 18 for me. Class of 18. I think that, yeah, if I could look back in time, though, with the greatest decade, like the 80s just looks so fun. The 70s through the 2000, to 2000. That 30 years, if I could have been 10 years old in the 70s, and then by the end of the 70s, I'd be 20. So then I'm going in the 80s in my 20s, and then the 90s in my 30s. Oh, I would be, dude, that'd be crazy, man. That would be crazy. I would have had a good ass time. 80s fashion was awful. Oh, hell no, dude. I loved it. I love it. It's back now. All the men are rocking the freaking mullets again. Automatic seatbelts. Yes, my friend's grandpa had a Camry with an automatic seatbelt. It was fucking awesome. All right, guys. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for joining me on tonight's Thursday Night Live. Next week, we're going to be back with another live. I'm hoping to have another friend with me. I'm not going to say who it is yet, obviously, because I don't know who can commit. But that's okay. Either way, we're going to be live once a week. That's where we'll also announce the giveaway winner for the Jefferson's Cash Ring. This is a phenomenal bottle. It is easily going to be, well, you know, let me not talk too soon. I think this is a contender for top 5 whiskey of the year. But check out the Patreon. The giveaway is in the Patreon. We're going to do monthly giveaways. That is this month for the month of August. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next live stream. Cheers. Boop, 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 boop.